All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We went the no music route today. The no music route. All right. Good morning. And that gives us, God damn it. Now we got to echo. We went, Kenny, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Good. How was that intro? Was that better than shitty music?
I mean,
I think you were on mute, weren't you?
No, I just didn't play no music at all.
That'll do.
Yeah, I just sat there in moment of silence. I was able to clear my head, get things going ahead of time, and it was actually pretty relaxing. Just to not, hear any bullshit. So, yeah,
Don't worry, the bullshit showed up anyway. Hi.
Yeah, I know, but the good thing is you're busy with work, so
Yeah, a little bit. I'm gonna turn my work Wi-Fi off now because it's gonna rug me. If I don't, we'll see if this rugs me.
Yeah, I mean,
Can you still hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Well, Kenny, I guess we lost Kyle.
This motherfucker is trolling me right now. Holy shit.
Kenny, did I lose Kenny too? Kenny.
Is Cheese talking, Kyle?
I don't hear him.
Ah, you nigga.
Strike two, bitch.
Oh,
Strike two.
Oh,
holy shit, dude.
All right.
Just rug the space, delete the recording, and fucking start over, dude. Holy shit.
Oh, well. No, Katie, no music. Not today. Not today. We're not doing it. Oh my God. All right. We gotta get on top of it, Kenny Powers. The show's getting out of control. People are just, Kyle's rubbing off on me. Where the fuck? Yeah.
Oh, wait, did you just say Kyle's rubbing one off on you?
No. See, what is wrong with you guys today? Jesus,
I didn't even
Christ.
have to pay for it, dude. He's trying to give me a taste. He thinks I'll come back for more.
I know.
Does he know I'm a one-hitter quitter, brother?
Yeah. Where in the fuck's everybody at? Yesterday we had like fucking nobody. It's like, I don't understand what's going on right now. I do not get it.
I think a lot of people are listening to all the geopolitical spaces here this week.
Yeah. I mean, bro, the fucking the ceasefire is in place. Lebanon is not included, so we just got clarity on that from Trump. And they're going to keep bombing the shit out of that, I guess. And we'll see what happens. And I just seen another thing.
Well, Cheese, the bomb's got to go somewhere, don't they?
They do. Yeah. They definitely do. So, I don't know. I want to figure something out because I'm seeing one of GMB's posts right here. And it's for the Grind Coffee Enjoyer badge on Abstract. Okay. Now, this badge was only supposed to be given to people that had a Grind NFT, and it was a secret badge. So at the time,
a Plague NFT?
No.
A Grind NFT?
It was a Grind little hamster NFT.
And I didn't know they had an NFT. I knew they had a coin.
Yeah, no, they had a coin. There's an NFT. It's on Abstract. Yeah, this was at the very beginning. This was when you were in Kenny. This is when you were in Kenny mode, fading Abstract, Kyle. And now
First of all, I have one of those NFTs, so get off me, bro. All right, I have it. The Giga Chad Kyle does not, so get off me. All right.
Yeah. Well, so this NFT, like I said, he was supposed to be able to get it. Well, that day when the badge came out, Han sent me an NFT, but it didn't give me the badge. So, I see all the posts all the time. I've been a very big advocate of badges. I'm like, you need to get every badge you possibly can because I believe these are going to be impactful at TGE. And we've kind of been alluded to that, in the last 6 months by the team. So My point is, that badge was only supposed to be given out to those people that had it at the time. But even there's certain badges right now. If you would go and keep playing on Gotcha, you would get the second badge for Gotcha if you did enough volume, if you qualified for it. Now I'm starting to think there's some way to get this other badge as well. Because, and I've been watching this for months, and I've never asked anyone on the abstract team, but I'm now going to ask, because when you go to this badge, and it's the Grind Coffee badge, when you go to this badge, 3 weeks ago, 2 wallets were sent this badge. Okay. 4 weeks ago, a wallet was sent this badge. 2 months ago, 2 months ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago. So people are still getting this badge, and I don't know how they're getting it. So I don't know if you need to have like 10 of these NFTs in your wallet and then it recognizes it. I have the slightest clue. I thought it was only for just having one of the NFTs, and it shows 900 owners. So there's been a lot of people that have gotten this badge since that one time, and I don't know how to get it. So yeah, we got to figure that out. Oh no, I'm gonna have to figure it out and see what happens. But there's a way to get the fucking badge. I do know that, because people are still actively getting it itself. Teacher Katie said, I'm trying to mint Iris on Nuco. Anybody know what the fuck that is? No, I don't. I'm not salty about the music either, Katie. Does anybody know what Katie's talking about? Kyle, do you know, or Kenny? Iris on Nuco?
I do not. Tell her to can you comment something on the space, something you can look at?
She's watching on the stream. I'm trying to look it up and see what's up. But anyways, oh yeah, I think I remember seeing that. No, the pharmaceutical Ponzi is minting now on Solana. I wonder if this is what she's talking about. I wonder if this is the one. Is this what you're talking about, Katie?
Is that a pharmaceutical Ponzi? Is that what you said?
Yeah, a pharmaceutical Ponzi. I was already following this. Oh yeah, this is the G-Boy thing. This is the one that okay. the Doodles guys are doing. Yeah, Katie was talking about this while I think she told us about it last week. Is when it was. So yeah. Yeah, mint 4849 414. Pay attention. So
did you see that the jailed account came back alive again yesterday?
Did it? I remember seeing there was a post. There was a post by the guy who created or part of the team, and they were talking.
Yeah.
He was talking about like how hard it is to build, and they spent all this money and had to pivot.
Yeah, I don't know what this is, but the jailed account, it tweeted something is loading. If you know, you know. And it's like 6 upside down angular looking question marks.
Does anybody?
Best way I can describe it.
Yeah, does anybody? Oh, this just gives. What did fucking Books and Bark and Alex take this over? Like,
that's not that kind of question mark, but yeah.
Well, I mean,
it's good joke anyway.
Still a fucking red question mark. If you know, you know.
I would say it's
if you know, you know. Just know if you know, you know. Okay, just because it's upside down, don't mean anything. You know, Kenny's upside down every weekend with his boyfriend, but we don't fucking.
Whoa.
We don't treat
Kenny,
him.
is this true?
We don't treat him any.
Yo, why the fuck am I catching strays right now? We
don't treat him any differently. So, all right. So before we get into market talk, I want to talk to Brad. Brad, what's up with this new Anthropic shit? Are we all doomed?
Yeah, bro. I think so. I'm pretty sure that we're the end is near or some shit.
I mean, they're essentially saying, like, can anybody access this? It's only to limited people right now, right?
Yeah, no, they've got it locked away apparently because of how powerful it is or something. And like, half of it I think is marketing. But the other half, I genuinely like, these models, especially like the frontier models, they're only getting better and better, like every week, so like, it wouldn't surprise, like, yeah, Mythos, I think is what they're calling it. is crazy powerful, right? And so they're like, well, we can't give this to people, because everybody, especially out here in crypto Twitter,
Yeah.
right? Like, yeah, you can't just be giving everybody that walks through the door an AR and saying like, go have fun, because just
hold on now, that's the most anti-American thing I've ever heard you say.
Hey, listen, man, I'm saying like we can go have some fun, but there's a lot of people out here that I would not want to have fun with, in those particular situations. So, it's we're gonna have to see, I think, but realistically, right? So I mean, just because Anthropic made this one, straight up, dude, less than a year it'll be open source. Somebody else will build another one. The damn Chinese will make one and it'll be open source.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's scary because like a lot of these things, are running on 20-year-old plus tech anyways. So like there has to be just an insane amount of vulnerabilities that none of us have been able, that anybody that's like in the field like you are, even some of the smartest people in the world probably couldn't find them.
It's problems with like the infra, right? I mean, it's like if somebody decides to go attack, like Cloudflare again, right? Well, it's like, well, right now, in order to attack Cloudflare, it's either like an amateur attack that gets solved very quickly, or it's a state agency, right? It's like North Korea or Russia, or so like to take down infrastructure that's that big, is not just like I'm bored and let's see if I can crash the servers. With Mythos though, it could be a real problem, especially vulnerabilities, on server side stuff, Apple accounts, right? Been hearing, whispers in some of the dev chats and dev communities that like, yeah, once this goes open source or if Mythos is released, you're going to want to pull everything you have off Google Cloud, off Apple Cloud, off, like any sort of personal stuff you have, because the security right now on like that level is good, for sure. I mean, Apple has some of the best security, in the world. However, if this AI is really as good as they say it is, like that doesn't mean shit. It's just going to get busted and broken and everybody's going to be kind of at risk. So,
yeah. And we were talking a lot in in my work chat with Diem yesterday, and they were like, the founder was in there telling us, he's like, you think people are going to be freaking out about this and how vulnerable things are? He's like, imagine that, when the day that quantum computing is in full effect, these things are going to happen in just a split second. Like everything will go down in a split second. If there's something that's there, it has exposure, it's done for instantly. And, so that's why you're seeing a lot of companies and a lot of brands trying to pivot and invest. And I mean, BlackRock dropped 57 million into some quantum firm in Finland, I think. And, a lot of people are, really, really diving into this. And you see stuff on a timeline, or I'm using quantum computing and I'm using this. It's a quantum chip. You're not using fucking quantum computing right now. Nobody has access to quantum computing. Google has Willow, which is a quantum chip, but you're not using fucking quantum computing. Sorry, it's not happening. You ain't got enough money in the world, and you don't have a cold enough fucking freezer to maintain it. Anyways,
that and even the quantum that is being used by like Google, and I think Apple has access to a chip. Nvidia's got access to one too. It's a calculator still. It's not like we're still like pre Windows 95 with quantum.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it's not zeros and ones. You still got to flip that switch right now. When quantum computing is in effect, it's going to be able to do both at the same time.
And I don't know if you knew this, Brad,
shit's gonna hit
my good friend Jesus here is a quantum expert. In fact, you should stop trying to explain quantum to him. You should actually sit down, get your pen and pencil
we can talk about it for the whole space if you want.
Yeah, Jesus, why don't you educate my friend Brad here on how quantum computing works?
We've been talking about it, but welcome back to the space.
Sorry.
Sorry. Since you walked in halfway through the conversation, sir.
Nothing like high level fucking physics talk with an Appalachian accent.
Hey, don't everybody thinks Adam Bach is Satoshi. That motherfucker, he's from across the pond. And everybody else thinks it's some motherfucking Jack Dorsey. So just call me Quantum Cheese, and we're gonna end the debate right there. Okay, that's how this rolls. I see our Indian brethren, Juice left. I guess he couldn't handle the quantum heat. You know, his fucking AI is not building on quantum. So
yeah, well, the thing is, the juice and the cheese are actually quantumly entangled. So even when he's not here, he's actually more like in a superposition where he's both here and not here at the same time. So yeah. I don't think you need to worry about it, dude. Even if you can't see him, he's here through quantum entanglement.
Yeah.
That's a big word for an Appalachian brother.
That is.
That's right.
That's
right. Let me tell you what. Who's boot dude?
Did you see the CIA shit where they are the heart murmur stuff that they developed?
Bro, that shit's so cool. And somebody posted like, wait, yo, why haven't we been using this for like search and rescue here in the States for like years?
Yeah. Like they said, if you're within 40 miles and you have a heartbeat, we will find you. 40 miles, bro. It's wild. And it's using quantum magnetrometry. What the fuck is that word? Do you know what I'm talking about, Brad?
LOL.
No, Kyle.
Brad, do not.
You look this fucking word up. It's quantum.
Is it magnetrometry? Oh, fuck.
See, listen now, look at you. No, bro, it's some big motherfucking word. Whatever.
I'm just guessing. I don't actually have the word in front of me.
I don't have the word in front of me either. Otherwise, I would have been like quantum. Like I would have used my
brother.
I'm already doing that. But what I'm saying is like, no, I am kind of retarded. But don't. That's just neither here nor there. But like, bro, that tech is insane. Like, it's wild. But I agree, Brad. Like, why are we not finding little Jessica that's been missing for 3 months? You know, and pinging her. But it's like, I mean, it's crazy shit.
Where's Nancy Guthrie, bro?
Yeah, oh, fuck. See, there you go. But my question is, do they got to have like the DNA or like some type of signature of that individual? Like in order, I mean, because how many heartbeats are you bouncing against? Like they couldn't use this in LA.
I guarantee you anybody who has ever worn like an Apple Watch or anything like that, they probably already have the data on you. They're like track specifically you.
Yeah, fucking 23andMe. They fucking got us all, bro. They got us all. Hello, Quantum Juice. He was on stage. He went back down.
God damn, dude.
This guy could pull off some quantum stuff if he'd get back up here. But
he was on stage until you observed him on stage, and then
I know. I picked up his heart murmur, is what I picked up. It started fluttering. His heart rate did. Juice. GM, sorry. He's probably driving. I'm on my way to the gym.
Yeah, I am driving and I am on my way to the gym. We don't use that for regular Americans because that's a waste of resources. That's why.
Okay. All right. Well, that sucks. Yeah, I mean, it's easier to find some fool that's just hiding in a desert underneath a fucking rock crevice than it is finding Nancy Guthrie, which is wild. How have they not found that bitch yet?
Aliens, bro.
Yeah, I agree. I think she got ET come home. And that was that. Like the whole story's like off the fucking off the timeline and shit. Like no, everybody done gave up on old Nancy except fucking her daughter.
Nancy? Motherfuckers done gave up on the Epstein fucking client list, bro. Like fucking hey, we forgot about everything with this Iran shit.
Do you think fucking Trump bombed Iran for a reason? Yes. Yeah. As soon as they start talking,
lost the war, eh?
No, we didn't lose the war, bro. You better back up.
I thought the whole point was to wipe this civilization off Earth. That didn't happen. So you guys just talk shit, hey? You guys don't actually really do anything.
Well, the highlight
after spending billions of dollars on defense and offense and not spending money on anything else in America, yeah.
The highlight in Canada.
Calm down, Canada boy. You're lucky we haven't leveled your major cities and flown the fucking stars and bars over that motherfucker yet.
Yeah, at least we don't go around telling people we're gonna wipe them off the earth and then don't do it.
But that's all it took was that. But here comes GW because GW is pissed. GW is not a happy guy right now. GW.
Canadians are too nice to tell they're going to wipe anybody off the planet. They just apologize about it.
Yeah. Well, GW was not happy yesterday. Kenny Powers, what's going on with you? I'm gonna invite him to speak again. GW, I know you are not happy as a Marine. What's your take here?
Yeah, their entire, all of their ships are at the bottom of the ocean. They have no airplanes to do anything. I'm pretty sure we fucking won. All right. Like within seconds, we whooped their ass. So, my take, obviously I don't like war, and nobody does. And you shouldn't want that or wish that upon anybody. I just don't see them, you don't negotiate with terrorists. And I don't think the regime has been handed over right. And we don't have proof that has happened. And so therefore the bad guys are still in charge. I've already seen an article saying that they're not going to open the strait because Israel's still bombing some shit. And so it's like, this is predictable. I feel like it's just going to go back to that shit. We're going to end up invading anyways, unless some real shit happens. And so I think the next couple weeks are going to be important to watch.
I agree. I agree with you 100%. I don't know. So right now, Trump announces into military operations by Iran against Iran. That's one poly market. I was trying to see if there was one with like a ceasefire. But I don't see.
Rugged and cheese run.
Anytime you ask that question, it's you.
Half the time or more, it's because you got a phone call.
Yeah, no, I did. Yeah, you rugged. Okay.
Well, I'm now.
Yeah, there's not very many markets on it. The only other one is Iran ex-Israel U.S. conflict ends by June 30th and December 31st. Will the Iranian regime fall by April 30th? Trying to see if there's some actual decent markets to predict on, but nothing really there. Yeah, I mean, they say we don't negotiate with terrorists, but they do that shit in the background all the time. So, like, it's pretty sad, GW. There's millions and millions of dollars funneling through different people's hands, and yeah.
Yeah, it's some bullshit what they do behind the scenes. I don't trust not either side. So I'm with you guys. I know they're both doing some shady shit to try to better theirselves and their parties. So hopefully, we the people need to take the fuck over again. Get back at it.
Brother, I fucking second that. And for the record, Jesus, we do not negotiate with terrorists. That's why we have proxies and mercenary organizations. They do the negotiating.
Yeah, I know. I used to run one of the mercenary groups, but I retired. Yeah.
Would you guys do attack McDonald's and ask them for all their burgers?
No, we finished our last heist.
Never forget.
Choose beat me to it.
Yeah, no, our last mission was just last week. We we took control of a large amount of chocolate bars, and that's got us set pretty good for the rest of our life. So we don't need anything else. I did see that though as a highlight in Canada where there was a Kit Kat truck being surrounded by heavily armed security. So at least the Canadian Mounties are good for something, Juice.
Yeah, we're just trying to protect our chocolate from all the American terrorists.
Yeah, I'm opening up these 2 packs of Vibes cards to see if these are. Does anybody know if these things are even worth any fucking thing? Is like Brett saying no? Little shaker, good night pings. Like, is there not like a fucking like a rare Charizard in here? Dunk a donut.
Holy shit.
Statue of Liberty, Feather Forecast, Glow and Behold. Was I supposed to spin like 3 of these cards before I looked through them? Like, was that something I missed out on? Claim 1 free pack of Vibes games online. Well, look at that. Hey, I can get more packs of cards that have no value. It's fantastic. All right. Katie said, "Let me see what you have." So we'll do that during the market report. I'll share the screen of that while Kenny's talking. Fucking both co-hosts just keep rotating on and off the stage. Kyle disappears.
Bro, I'm here to support as the third co-host.
I know. I see you, bro. Now this idiot's fucking in here requesting back again. All right, Kenny. Now that we've solved the quantum threat and pieces happening in the Middle East, do you want to talk about what happened in the market? Because everything went up and it's still going up.
Market responded pretty well to the ceasefire agreement. Now, granted, take it all with a grain of salt, right? Like everything's obviously pumping right now. This is a 2-week, delay until there's some actual stuff being done to fix it. Because as far as I know, Israel continued to get bombed last night after the agreement was set in place. And likewise, I think Iran got hit as well. So take it all with a grain of salt. But point being, overall, markets responded really, really well to the ceasefire. In particular, the stock market, S&P up, 140 points, up 2.1%, NASDAQ up 2.5%, and the Dow Jones up 2.3%. Dow up over 1,000 points and NASDAQ up 562. So you saw just a huge rip while oil prices spiked pretty hard, all the way down to about $92, I think was the low, potentially right underneath it. But yeah, it's slightly back up right now, sitting at $95.34, down $17.52 over the past 24 hours. But things seem to be getting better as far as crypto goes. We saw
the wrong one.
Who the fuck is that? GW, your mic's unmuted, motherfucker.
I was just making sure I was still on stage.
My bad.
Because my shit's been rugging.
Bro, you spoiled the fun. We're gonna heard some wild shit, baby.
I know. Kenny, I sent you a co-host invite. Kyle, same thing.
We might have just had the opportunity to listen to GW stomp the communism out of some fucking brown guy overseas, dude. You totally ruined it.
Oh, God. All right, go ahead, Kenny.
Yeah, but no, overall crypto, we saw, Bitcoin rip all the way up over 72,000. Just under 73 is where kind of local topped out, but right now it's at 71,174. It's up 4.65%. Ethereum up 6.5%, back up over 22. Solana $83, up 5.5%. But we had some big winners outside of that as far as crypto goes. Fucking Zcash ripped yesterday.
23%, right?
Yeah, I mean, yesterday at this time, about 24 hours ago, it was sitting at $268. It's currently sitting at $328 right now, up 23% on the day. It's funny because we were talking about it in the back channels yesterday. But yeah, BitTens are up 7%. Monad up 22%. Monad is back over ICO prices, which was 2.5 cents. Currently sitting at 0.032 cents. Up 23% in the past 24 hours. Really not sure what happened over there for it to kind of rip like this. But overall, good to see, you're seeing some alts moving. As far as meme coins go, Fartcoin was a big winner yesterday, back over 20 cents. It was up about 20% on the day yesterday. Hyperliquid doing pretty well, back up to $39, up 7%. So just across the board, really, everything looks good. But again, I say take everything with a grain of salt. This is a short-term solution to a bigger problem geopolitically, as far as what's going to happen with Iran. And yeah, as of right now, things seem to be looking pretty good. One metric that kind of broke it down is the 5-year break-even inflation rate was down sharply this morning, which is relatively good because that means there's a potential for an interest rate cut, in the near future, potentially by summertime. If that 5-year inflation rate continues to come down, it's currently sitting somewhere around 2.6. I think it was a little bit lower than that this morning when I looked at it. But yeah, that's a good indicator that there's a potential for, rate cuts, which in turn would bring risk on assets even higher than they are right now. So Yeah, it's kind of a wait and see. Obviously, this is a temporary fix. We'll see what happens in 2 weeks and revisit. But as of right now, everything looks pretty good.
Yeah. NFTs were kind of finding their upswing prior to this even happening, which is good. The Bored Apes definitely in the last 7 days, as far as like bigger PFPs, had probably the biggest run up. I know at one point it was 30%. Right now it's showing 23, but for an asset to run up that high is pretty significant for Bored Ape. Pudgy's lagging behind. They're staying at 4.180. They always stay around 8,500 and like 9,500 price wise. So no matter if ETH's going up or not, they're adjusting. The floor price there is adjusting. So Bored Ape community is really hype about whatever's coming this year for Ape Fest and the clubhouse and the rumors of all that going around. So that'll be good to see what's happening over there. For the most part, a lot of green on ETH NFTs in general. So, but I tell you what, you talked about this the other day, and I've seen, I think B-Rated talking about it. These Gimbos, they're up 256% 7 days. That's 2,500, almost 2,600 ape. And I don't know what those minted for, but that's pretty fucking significant for those to be, sitting that high on Ape Chain. Not I don't pay attention a lot to Ape Chain, but I would imagine that's probably the biggest NFT over there right now. So yeah, I mean, vibes are up, obviously. This other one I'm curious about, this Pixel Pups. And this one I think was a free mint for certain collections, or it was like a very minimal mint cost. And you stake these for some other type of token yield or something. I haven't looked into, I want to know more about this ecosystem, but these things are holding pretty solid, 0.1428 ETH floor. And they seem to keep going up quite a bit. The holder, the holder counts pretty decent for that small of a collection. So, there's not very many, only 1,100 NFTs, but 261 owners is pretty significant. And I seen Tima, he kept saying that if these guys build this outright, like these, he thinks these could end up being worth something here. So keep an eye out on those. Other than that, Saigar today, and I have the tweet pinned up there at the top from Saigar that he said a quick overview of yesterday's XP distributions focused more on user spend, like I mentioned previously. He mentioned Z, Shiny, Gotcha, OCH Mog were emphasized. Need to get Go emphasized in there, which it should be because it's a spin game. On-chain activity was taken into heavy consideration. NFT community booster humming along. Overall XP distributed was only marginally higher than previous weeks, aka very little inflation. More and more apps are building on chain, which is great to see. Excited to see some of the upcoming releases over the next few weeks. So yeah, pretty good stuff. I hit it really hard in Moody Mites, played a lot of Blinko, played a lot of Mesa Gains. And I think when we start seeing new iterations of current games, plus some of the new stuff, I think it'll be pretty significant. Dilly, Alex, the one of the co-founders or CEO over there, asked were they part of that as well? And Saigar said yes. So not only are they emphasizing transactions, but they want they want to see real believers on the chain, using products and spending money. So now I'm sure they're earning money on all these fucking transactions as well. So they're liking it either way. A lot of uptick on the chain in general. So and
that the use of the word inflation there is a little confusing to me though.
Well, because people were running around, and you've mentioned it several times, is the concern of inflation of XP, and is there a limited supply? And
yeah, but I mean, the reason that I'm saying that is because like every week's XP that comes out is 100% inflation on XP. That's how it works. It's XP that didn't exist prior.
Like but I think he's saying overall, as an ecosystem, they see on Monday,
the yield of it is similar.
Yeah. So it's being distributed, because you have some people that were earning high XP just by holding shitty NFTs that were doing nothing, and now those guys see that they actually have to spend money, and they're not doing it. So that XP that those guys were getting, I mean, look at Eli, for example. He was getting 350,000 XP a week. Well, yesterday he only got 187K. So his XP's cut in half. That means he's obviously not doing as much on-chain volume as he normally would. Or his NFTs that he was holding, his bag of meme coins aren't giving him as much impact. So yeah, he got obviously heavily rewarded because he's got 176,000 XP. I don't know what he plays, but I see a lot of people that used to get 300 plus K XP that are in the mid 1K now and 100,000. And it goes to see like who's actually doing stuff on chain, who's making transactions. And it's you know, it's a cycle that we're going to just go through. But yeah, I mean, they're out there. They're obviously looking at the number of XP given out each week as a whole. So, so we'll see. GM Katie, what's crack-a-lacking?
GM. I was just trying to mint my Iris for Nuco. What you talked about, that is exactly what it is. It's on Solana, and it's from Austin. You know, from the Doodles. It's their team, and I got a badge way back, so I've been with them since they started. So it's nice. Something I'm participating in to try. It's supposed to be a social experiment. You know how much I love those. So if anybody wants a referral code, they're not ready yet because they're having an issue with the mint, of course. But if anybody wants a referral code, just message me and I'll send them to you.
Nice. Okay. And the referral code gets you a spot to mint?
You have to mint, and mint right now, even if you buy one, it's like $3. So, but I like to have something just to have it. So people are minting 100. So it just depends. And the price will go up. It's a quick thing. So the price will go up the longer it takes. So once the referral codes are released, you're going to see a lot of people, saying who needs a referral.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's interesting. And is there a fixed supply? What is it?
That's a good question. I linked, it's confusing. I linked it in the comments. If anybody wants to read through, Austin did a really good write-up about it. I don't know too much about it. Like I said, I'm participating. It's something that they just kind of threw on us. But if you listen to this, I listened to this article from Austin. It's really interesting to see what they're going to do. We'll see what happens. They're trying things.
Yeah. I wonder how much Magic Eden had to pay them to actually come over there and launch something, because, is it going through Magic Eden? Is that where it's at?
No, I don't think so. Nope.
Okay. Well, I mean, hey, brave guys. Isn't the other project they did on ETH?
Nope, it's on Magic Eden. I'm wondering if this is on. I don't even know, because that's not what I connected to. So that's a good question.
Yeah, the Duplicators was launched on Magic Eden.
Oh, was it? No. Not the Austin and them left Doodles, and they started that NFT Goy or Boy or whatever it is.
Oh, G-Boy. No, G-Boy is the token.
Yeah.
Nuco is the badge is
Goy.
Goy or so. Yeah. I didn't know what the fuck it was. I wasn't looking at it, but it was G-Boy. Yeah, I didn't say J-Boy. I said Goy. I just remembered the G-O-Y.
We're back to saying slurs?
No, we're not. Hey, be quiet, bro. No. All right. But the first drop they did, that was on Sol as well?
Yes, the badges were on Sol. Were Sol, yeah.
Okay. All right. For some reason I thought that was on ETH.
It was my first NFT on Sol. I'm just strictly ETH, but it was interesting.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see if the Ponzi is cooking. I mean, yeah, if there's a Ponzi and it's cheap entry, people are going to spend a lot of fucking money to get in on it. Which, if you're minting 100 at $3, I mean, it's not a big expense.
No, I didn't. I only minted 20, but I haven't paid anything in this project yet. I mean, everything's been free. So this is the first time I've actually put any money out.
Okay. Well, cool. Well, good luck to you and anyone else that enters it. We've seen, as Kyle said, jail.fun said something was coming as well. So,
oh, really? They came back?
Yeah, they came back, and there's like upside down question marks, red question marks on like on a meme or a picture. And they tweeted that this morning. Kyle, was that this morning they tweeted that?
It was yesterday.
Yesterday. Okay, there you go. So keep an eye out for that. I don't even think they like released who all got into jail, right? Like everybody signed up and then they just disappeared. So
I think they sent you you got the screenshot that said you were in, right?
It's been a long, I don't even remember.
I don't remember either.
The last tweet prior to yesterday was the 30th of January, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. I'm just scrolling back through my DMs to see if I even have a DM from them. I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Scotty said in the comments 5 minutes ago, they also backfilled data on some of the bearish ZEET stuff. So you should have gotten a hefty boost from that activity. So that's going to be interesting because
on this week's XP we just got?
On this week's XP, yeah. So
these motherfuckers owe me some more XP then, goddammit.
Yeah, I'm curious to see where I'm going to land next week then. Because then
because they definitely took some of the XP away from just transaction spamming.
Maybe.
Because like I said,
I don't know about that.
I don't think so.
All I know is from my outcomes, right? So I had 92K last week and I had 70K this week. And I did more transactions on this week's round than last week's. So I did more transactions and got less XP. And if Scotty's saying we got XP for the ZEET stuff too, then part of the XP I did get is ZEET stuff. So like, I don't know. I mean, obviously,
but here's the thing.
I'm only one data point, but that was my outcomes. Anyway.
Yeah, but here's the thing. So Saigar's post said on-chain sales and transactions. I know you didn't trade heavy on ZEET cards, so you would have not really gotten a bump there. I don't know if you would have got a bump just for holding ZEET cards.
Well, did he say backfill from ZEET transactions previously or just from that?
He said they backfilled data on some of the bearish ZEET stuff. So I don't know how far back they went, but I'm reading based off of Saigar's post that.
I'm not mad about my XP. I mean, I still got 70K XP, which is more than I had ever gotten prior to transaction spamming.
But
so don't get me wrong.
Didn't you get a big boost from on-chain heroes? Didn't you get more than 70K?
No, 70K is what I got. It first showed up yesterday at 62K. And then after they adjusted everything, I ended up at 70K.
That's wild. So you only got a 10K bump for the on-chain hero stuff.
That's correct.
That's wild. And how many on-chain heroes do you have?
6.
See, it makes no sense. I have 0 on-chain heroes. I played Maze of Gains. And
dude, I keep forgetting to fucking send my fucking heroes farming again. I got to start setting alarms.
Bro, you gotta get with it. Can somebody take this guy's Giga Chad roll away? He's not locked in.
Get your shit together. Come on.
Yeah, fucking Giga shitless here. Because
dude, what the fuck? You turned fucking Teacher Katie on me, dude. What the fuck?
Well,
I did not see this day coming.
Yeah, I just seen her with your fucking ZEET card too. But what I'm saying is you have all those NFTs, you had the 20% boost. And on top of that, I know you played some of the Maze of Gains. All I did was play Maze of Gains, and I got a 10,000 point boost as well from the OCH jump. So we got the same amount of boost. So I wonder if that's capped at a certain amount for playing on-chain heroes. So you're saying I don't need to go buy a couple $100 NFT and I can just play
I'm
the
not
game?
1,000% sure who gets rewarded for what in on-chain heroes either, right? Keep in mind, the keys are only transferable through the game's UI. They don't appear in your wallet as an NFT or anything. So I don't know if the keys themselves are doing transactions, right? So I'm playing a version of the game via keys that I'm getting through my heroes. That may or may not actually be generating any transactions whatsoever. Whereas you are playing the original arcade mode, Maze of Gains, where you are definitely generating at least one transaction buying the key to begin with.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. Like, we're not exactly doing the same thing in On-Chain Heroes.
Well, and the marbles are supposed to give you, the green marbles is what's supposed to give you XP. That's why.
Right, but there's no green marbles in Worlds
in the other one. Yeah. I would just stack those keys. I wouldn't even play that, you know. See,
Am
you're
I
playing
wrong about
Maze of
that?
Gains,
There
but
might be.
you're not
There
adding,
might be green marbles. I'm not sure.
You're not adding liquidity on chain by playing Maze of Games because you're playing the World's Eve. You're not actually buying keys and going and playing. So that's why I got maybe that same amount of boost. I don't know. But to say that they're limiting transactions and giving rewards for that, I would say 100% no. Because I got 130,443 XP yesterday, and that's the most I've ever gotten. So
yeah, I'm just saying it's clear that we didn't all get the same outcome. So I don't know, man. It seems almost like they're trying to fucking throw us off the scent of what's in the sauce.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're telling you what's in the sauce. I think they're giving you the sauce. They're throwing the sauce at your face, the whole fucking jar. You're just not catching it. You're just letting that bitch hit and fucking deflect. And
we know you catch the sauce all over your back every time, brother. You don't fucking not drop it. It goes to waste.
No, I open my mouth for the sauce. Speaking of that, let's go to Juice. And then we'll go to Katie.
Can I change the topic?
Hold on. All right, Katie, what's up?
I was going to say I got my my all-time high this week too. And I did some transactions last week that I wasn't going to, but I did. But I did a lot of other things too. And I didn't get any marbles and Maze of Gains. So
and you started playing Blinko again too.
I did.
So, that's a big one. And Scotty and them said in the call that we're going to see, I think, some new versions of that or something like that coming. So that,
cool.
Yeah. So that'll be that'll entice more people, and you know, Bears can be number one as they should be on the rewards tab here. So yeah. So either way, exciting. Juice, go ahead, change topics. What are we talking about? What's crack-a-lacking?
I just saw this tweet while scrolling. I thought it would be fun to mention to you guys. I pinned it. Okay. It's about the University of British Columbia. They're hiring for a professor. And in the job posting, it says that applicants must identify as having a disability.
Oh, okay. I mean, I could do that. Anybody in this room could do that. They'd be like, well, what's your disability? And be like, well, we've been in crypto for the past fucking blah, 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 blah years. And, you know, fucking, I go to fucking Web3 conferences and talk to 3 people in a fucking room about dev building and AI. Like, you know.
And you remember them by their animal cartoon PFP?
Yeah, exactly. That's a pretty good disability. So are you telling us you're applying for this, or like what's the alpha here? If you're disabled, go get a job?
I just think it's crazy. In a line to like some of the DEI conversations we've had on here before, you know. I don't know.
Juice is just trying to summon Moon High is what he's doing. I didn't even know they had a fucking Proud Boy chapter in Canada, Juice, but congratulations for being the president of the Canada chapter.
I'm just saying, this is crazy.
I'm seeing a post right here from Mario Nafal. Says Claude Opus 4.6 thinking reduced by 67%. Would you guys agree with that? Says data shows Claude Opus 4.6 now thinks 67% less than before, dubbed AI shrinkflation. Same price, but noticeably dumber. Users report more guardrails and restricted output. Anthropic has stayed silent until public data dropped. And I guess Anthropic put something out there. I don't know.
Did you say shrinkflation?
Shrinkflate. That was not a cheesism. That was a fucking word used by someone else. All right. Shrinkflation.
That's so funny, dude. Well, I got in the fucking cold pool and suffered from some shrinkflation, buddy. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I promise it don't always look like that.
That's your disability for the job. I've got shrinkflation. Dejani, how's your shrinkflation? Good talk.
Bro,
What?
after I finish something, then I have shrinkflation. But yeah, shrinkflation is real with chips, with all of kind of
Johnny,
things.
be respectful. We have women. We have a teacher on the stage. You can't be talking like this, bro.
Bro, about what I have been talking.
She's a 96 baby. You could take it.
Bro.
And she's mad about UConn.
Finally, ceasefire.
Yes, I am.
Finally, ceasefire. It was so obvious.
It was so impactful on your country, right? Like, y'all were getting shrapnel up there.
Yeah, I could get less fuel than usual. So it was
Johnny, aren't you German?
No, Swiss.
I knew you were in Switzerland. I thought you were German for some reason. But
no, I am Eastern European from Switzerland.
Okay, so
never mind. The joke I was going to make doesn't work. Then
what's up, Dejani? You got to come up with a little bit more excitement, bro. You said you're putting me to sleep here.
Oh, sorry, bro. I am fully excited that finally we have ceasefire.
There we go.
I didn't expect that it happened so fast. I really thought that we will see something, but we didn't saw it, and it was just another good sign that the president is talking much and that it doesn't do anything. And hopefully the ceasefire ends in peace, and we could get much higher with the market. And it's beautiful to see Bitcoin at 72,000 and all the alts recovering. I've been talking about Zodl, about Zcash, and Zcash is up another 25%. Yeah, you have been laughing. The same with Darknet, Zcash, and all of that kind of things. We will see. But
is there a reason that you? Is there a reason that you would say what's your opinion on Monero versus Zcash? All I know is that they're both privacy networks, and you know what I mean.
Both are good. I mean, you can't really say both are coming from cyberpunk product. One is maybe a little paid by the CIA. The other is probably a little safer. But
so are you saying Monero is a CIA token?
No,
or Zcash? Okay,
yeah, probably. But you have shielded transaction on Zcash. But the thing is, nobody is using them, so it's not really a privacy network. And Binance said if you have anytime used the shielded transactions, that they could not accept your Zcash token. So that's also something you have to look at it.
But that's probably because they're going to be working on their own privacy coin. And
no, that's because of regulations. Because you don't know where the money is coming from.
Yeah,
when it's shielded.
Yeah.
So actually, you could have got it from the cartel.
But that's the whole point in privacy tokens, anyways. Like, it's speaking to the ceasefire, and they're saying Iran wants to be paid in Bitcoin. Everybody's going to know the fees and whatever they are. That's all going to be public data. But now, where does the money actually come from these shipping companies? A lot of Russian ships and Chinese ships. Like, a lot of that information was probably never really public before. What they were making, and now if they're having to send Bitcoin, then now these companies, they're going to have to create shell companies, and then Bitcoin's going to, you know what I mean? It's got to come from somewhere. There's got to be some notable named account. Well, I guess not really named, but now you're just going to see all these Iranian transactions of fucking Bitcoin flying around, and not knowing what the fuck's happening. So,
do you do what the CIA has done forever? You lost your money through fucking drugs. That's how you do it.
Yeah,
but they said
buy
also
drugs with Bitcoin, sell drugs to your own population.
No, sorry.
You go ahead, Dejani. That's my bad. I got excited.
No, they said that they want to also take stable coins. They don't care if it's Bitcoin, but it could be Bitcoin. But since the war started, 77% is the hash rate down from Iran because they have been big miners of Bitcoin. Probably they need the energy somewhere else. In France, they are now requiring every individual with over 5K in crypto that he reports that to the tax authorities. In Germany, they have restriction on travel for people from 18 to 35. So if you want to move away to Dubai, as example, since the 1st of January, you can't move there. And yeah, sometimes
they're telling you where you can't move to.
You can't move anywhere without the state gives you the right to.
Well, I mean, you could renounce your citizenship and move.
Yeah, but without the citizenship, you can't move anywhere, right?
Well, I'm saying you would renounce that, and you would go to Dubai or whatever and get citizenship there.
No, you don't get in Dubai citizenship. People live there 30 years and they don't get citizenship there.
Oh,
so also good luck getting into Dubai when you don't have a citizenship anywhere, so you don't have a passport.
Well, I know
you're not even going to be able to fucking travel, let alone
in the United States. You have to pay an exit tax, like before you know.
They have the same in Germany.
Okay. Yeah.
Jesus, do you know what the exit tax is in Iran?
Death. That's what it is. Kenny, why have you not accepted the fucking co-host invite back up here? You keep bouncing around all over the stage.
Kenny's fucking mixing fruit and yogurt right now, buddy. He ain't even listening.
I forgot he was even here. He was so far down on the he was on the bottom row of the speakers. I didn't fucking forgot he was even here. Guy stayed so quiet. All right. What else did I have? Brad, who do you think is going to win the Masters?
Ooh, boy.
I think Bryson. I think it's Bryson's year, bro.
It might. It would be as long as he doesn't the last round. You know, Bryson, if he can hold under the pressure of the last round, yeah, maybe. You know, I'm keeping an eye on Scheffler just because of how he's been playing, and he always comes close. You know, if he can make it through the cut, I think maybe Scheffler will do it.
Yeah, if you put $100 on Scheffler right now, it's $714 return. If you put a 100 on anyone at 7%, which right now is Rory and Bryson, you'd make $14.28. And then anybody down in the fours, like Tommy Fleetwood, that guy ain't never winning again. But he'd be 2,400. Like he got lucky one time, and that was it. I don't think he's gonna ever do it again.
I don't think Rory will either, man. He that was his coup de grace, you know, he's done now. He got his Masters, he got his jacket, he's just chilling at this point.
Now he's just raking in partnerships, fucking Happy Gilmore movies, and anything else he can get his hands on, and just riding it out to that motherfucker won't even play on the senior tour. Like these guys are making so much money, the PGA would have to pay them to come play, beyond whatever the purse is. So, but man, I mean, Bryson, I think is just due. I think he's due for, because he's never got a jacket yet, has he?
No, he hasn't gotten the Masters yet. But I just don't think I like Bryson. You know, he got a lot. He used to get a lot of hate, you know, a few years ago. You know, especially with all the live stuff, you know, and all that, you know, controversy around that league. But I just don't think I don't think that he's ready for the Masters yet. You know what I mean? I don't think that he'll win it because he's not I don't know. I feel like he's not mature enough to win the Masters.
I was going to say that. You think he's still in party boy mode and fucking.
Yeah.
He would rather hit a long drive and then smash a beer because he hit it 400 yards than fucking just go run up and chip it in and fucking get an eagle.
Yeah, he's more interested in what Jason Day's going to be wearing all weekend.
Yeah, I don't know. But man, $100 is still a lot of fucking money. But just to even put that on Bryson to win it and walk away with 1,400, I mean, it's a pretty good come up.
Yeah, I think it'll either be Scheffler or some other rando. like just some guy that comes out of nowhere and has like the best weekend of his life.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll see. Kenny, are you back with us? No, he's fucking gone. Como, do you have a pick on the Masters? Are you a golf guy?
Yo, no. Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
All right. I'm not sure if it was meant to me or we both start with a K. So yeah, you can go ahead.
Yeah. Do you think anything about the Masters that we're talking about?
Is Tiger Woods able to play after his drunk?
No. He's out.
Like he's not like a penny chance kind of thing. No, like 1 cent.
No. He's out. That motherfucker's in rehab. He's in presidential rehab right now.
All right. Well, that's my contribution to this because I don't really watch golf, unfortunately.
Oh shit. Okay, Kenny, glad you're back with us.
Yo.
Fucking disappeared for 20 minutes. I've been screaming your name for 20 minutes.
Yeah, no, sorry. I'm taking care of some shit. What was the question?
Who wins the Masters?
I mean, I'm always going to root for Scotty Scheffler, Texas boy, he's won, 2 of the last 3 Masters, so we'll see if he can get a third one under his belt. But yeah, that's what I'm rooting for.
Okay. Yeah, Scotty Scheffler is just essentially a 2X from right here. You put 100 on Scotty right now, Kenny, you can win $714.
Yeah, I mean, look, but the thing is hard to outright bet on a guy before the tournament starts. You got to see the first 2 rounds.
This is where you make the money, though. And Scotty doesn't matter, bro. Scotty's fucking winning. This dude wins at everything. Doesn't matter. He could be in a fucking tripping contest and he'd come out number 1. Like the guy's that good. So,
yeah, there's always some rando who does well at in the first couple days up at the top of the leaderboard. Then the pressure of the Masters gets to them, and they typically will crack, by the 3rd or 4th round. But it's always fun to watch, man.
Yeah. I probably won't watch until Saturday is when I'll watch. I enjoy watching it and having it on in the background, but it won't be something that I'm sitting there fucking dialed in on every single day. Saturday and then obviously Sunday is
you gonna do any DraftKings lineups?
No. If I do anything, it'll just be Polymarket. Just trying to do any volume over there that I can.
I like the DraftKings mode because you're actually picking a team of golfers, right? You're not just individually picking one guy, so you can actually you build a team. And the prize pools are pretty fucking big, bro. Let me tell you something, man. I mean, you look at the top ones as far as like Augusta. There's a $1 million prize pool on the Masters for like the top one, and then there's plenty with over 6 figures. So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Here's an interesting tweet from Farouk. So Riggs, I don't know if you know Riggs. He responded to Farouk because Farouk put a tweet out saying we're going all in on agentic trading on Myriad. And he said, Riggs said, hey man, hope you're doing well. When are we going to get an update on ticker MYR for Myriad? Feels pretty terrible that you guys took the snapshot, then months have gone by with no idea on when we can expect to get a liquid asset back. Just sharing my feelings. Farouk said, we will work on what will lead to ticker MYR. We are also thinking of a way to get your liquidity back in case you don't want to wait any longer. We will update when I figure it out, finalize it. Totally empathize and understand. So, like, I don't even know why he would respond like that, because now that's leaving him open to, like, giving a refund to people that want it at the time of the snapshot, right? Like, that's the way I would look at that.
I can't believe they're even still trying with like there's the sheer absence of liquidity that they've had for well over a year now.
Yeah. I wish fucking Creeps would do that. Bro, I'd be in this bitch doing a fucking, man, I don't even know if I'd be here. Kenny, I would probably go on a fucking 2-week vacation just to get my head back right.
Motherfucker, you're taking me with you, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, definitely. Look, as much as I enjoyed the Myriad platform and when it was on Abstract, it's a tough industry to compete in right now because Poly Market and Kalshi have so much market dominance, that is there enough room for, some lower tiered prediction markets to be able to compete with them?
I think there is. I mean, there's plenty of other prediction markets out there that are doing stuff and
for sure. I mean, like,
it's not at that scale.
Can it be a functional business? Yes. Can it be like highly profitable it's David versus Goliath. It's a tough industry to crack when so much of the market share is dominated by Kalshi and Polymarket. I just find it hard. And then the liquidity part is the other issue of it. Like, you're not going to attract the big whales to Myriad because of the liquidity issues. So, like, it's an uphill battle for them. I'm a fan. I've been using Myriad. You and I, we've been using it for well over a year.
Yeah, I haven't used it in this new season at all. I'm looking at all their markets right now. Most of them are sitting between 2 to 5K. You got one at 36K in volume, one at 63K, 68K, 60, 562,000 in volume. Then you have this one, crude oil's next move, pump to 120 or dump to 55. Can either of you guess, Brett or Kenny, what the volume is on this?
I'm going to assume it's high. On hyperliquid oil, fucking leveraged oil trades surpassed crypto yesterday as well. It's probably the most speculative traded market right now is oil.
Yeah.
So I'm going to assume it's a high number.
Yeah, 4.52 million in total volume. And how much of that is being pumped, Brett?
Oh, bro, that sounds like a lot of washy-washy, you ask me.
No, dude, nobody does any sort of fucking underhanded fuckery in this space like that, dude. No one cares about vanity metrics, brother. Dude, my question is, what are they gonna what do they mean return liquidity to, like?
Well,
Snapshot for the rug tokens? Is that what he's talking about?
He's talking about the rug token and the NFTs. So
so the rug NFTs are like,
but it doesn't matter. They can go look at the snapshot, the price of the floor, and they could offer a 20% less than the floor price and say, hey, here it is. We have the snapshot.
At the time, what was the floor, like 0.1?
I have the slightest clue.
I would take an Applebee's gift card for my Rug Radio NFT.
Yeah.
I was paying attention. So they did the snapshot and I fucking weeped that bitch immediately.
Yeah. In theory, it doesn't matter. They can offer out there whatever they want. The OpenSea just offered fucking 20% of what you farmed and people took it or they held. So if the option is there, and I'm sure they have a lot of money sitting in some account somewhere. So yeah, if they end up having to give some of that money back to the community to, bring trust back, then maybe that's what they have to do. And not everybody would accept it. I mean, some of their largest holders are their best friends. So, unless Seed Phrase is really up for that money, he had like 300 of these things. Unless like Tyler Durdith was, hungry and needed the money, he was the largest holder of both the token and the NFTs. So,
baby.
Hey, G Bunny, you're like a fucking Dejani. Like, no, we weren't talking. We weren't saying anything.
Dude, I haven't heard from G Bunny in
so
long.
And then he comes off mute and he's like trying to be all sexual.
I knew I could smell something extra zesty in the air, dude. I didn't have my fucking phone screen unlocked though. G Bunny, dude, fuck this guy, Jesus. How have you been?
No, that's why letting random accounts up,
I've been successful. How about you?
Well, I'm still at work, co-hosting a custom space at the same time with my friend Jesus. But hey, life's still good anyway, dude.
Oh, still white. Got it.
Indeed. Indeed.
You know, you guys are getting drafted, and I'm not.
Yeah, I'm tired of it. I was tired of it. I was tired of listening to G Bunny. Didn't want to hear it. I wasn't in the mood for random ass people coming on the stage. I already told Kyle about that. You know, some days you're just not in the mood for it. And we get dumb shit like this, you know, and this is what happens. You end up getting people on the stage and it just fucks things up. And I wasn't in the mood for it. So now I'm just gonna sit here and fuck around. You know, they had to fuck up a good thing. And I wasn't here, you know. So we just rugged. Good call, right, Katie? Yeah. Was not in the mood for G Bunny. And G Bunny used to be on the space quite a bit. And yeah, just was not what I was in the mood to show me your vibes cards. Okay, I can do that. Let me remove this. All right. Vibes cards coming in hot. Let's see what we got here. You got to tell me if any of these are good, because I don't know if they are. So we have, let me try and get a good focus in here. Don't know if you can see these. So we have Lil Shaker. Don't know who that guy is. I'm just going to kind of flip through them. So you let me know if any of these are worth a damn or not. I mean, I like them. The art's pretty dope on them. There's like, I don't know if there's like hollows in this or not, but this one I like. This one's pretty dope. This one is Lil with Balloon. And this one I think is pretty good. So far, all common. What the hell? Got that guy there. Yeah, I think I only had one that had like a little bit of like, am I looking for like this logo right here? Am I looking for that to be like a different color, or am I how do I determine what's what? I've never done anything with the vibes cards, so I don't. Oh, I got two of those guys. Yeah, and I don't know what's rare and what's not. Oh, well, that one's fucking red on the side, but you said no. Good night, pangs. Action. Cannot ice or flop penguins in your huddle for the rest of the cycle. Does it shimmer? No, it doesn't shimmer. I don't think I got any that. I think I had one that had a little bit of light to it. But other than that, it's not like a traditional like basketball card or nothing like that has like any holographics or. I mean, I got kind of fucked on these 2-packs. I think I love the little with the shark head. Those are always dope. Like this one does, Katie. So this one's got, you see all that shimmer and shine? You can tell by the color on the bottom. Is that what you're talking about? Look at all that sparkle on this one. Yes, we got something good here. Flop, drop, and roll. Action. But I mean, it looks pretty common to me, but that one's good. It's this guy. Why is my camera not focusing? Fucking, there it is. So it's that card right there. Flop, drop, and roll. But it's got a little bit of a sparkle. I mean, I could rip these things all day long, but I'm sure they're not cheap. So One of my littles is in that set. Wow, that's pretty dope. Do you get paid for that? Like for having it? It was chosen in the igloo, like IP stuff, or no? That's pretty dope. You got $100 for that? Like you get that like every month, or is that like a one-time payment? It's called District $100. Yes. $100 a month? No way. Oh, one-time payment. Okay. I was like, fuck. Need to go get me some fucking lils. Do you have all your agents driving like this on Moody? Like, I have all three of these: legendary, epic, and a rare. I wished I could just get all three legendary, but every time I go to the shop, or like, I don't know where you can buy legendaries. Like, I want 3 legendaries. I mean, they're doing their due. Got 93,000 gas cans, which I know is not shit, because I see some people that's got just a fuck ton of these things. I'm getting close to you on the gold, Katie. I have 20,269,850 gold. And I have popped open last night I hit another $500, or not $500. I hit another 500 Pengu in another legendary pinata last night. In the shop, you can buy them. Every time I go to the shop in the top right of your agents. That's where I was at. So like, oh, fuck, there it is. Insufficient balance. I need to get some more EFers over here. See, I went over here yesterday and it said no. Like I couldn't get nothing. What's up, GMB? Well, I'm going to upgrade these here later on then. Yeah, because I need I need all legendary running. Because right now these numbers aren't shit. 90 GMB. How many gas cans do you have? Like 18 million? Gotta have like 18, 20, 30 million. It's gotta be a fuck ton. I don't I'm so mad at myself for not doing this more. Like, we were the first abstract stream to actually even have the Moody Madness team on. Like, we were playing it live. We were giving people access. And I just stepped away from it for some reason. I had whitelist for the fucking, what is the other thing called? I don't even remember what it's called. The son of a fuck. That's unfair. That is unfair. All right. I am being called to a yeah, I'm being called to another chat. So I've got to go because what's about to be said in this chat can't be said on air. Not happen. Yeah, let me do this. All right, cool. Are you doing the daily degen missions? I recommend that. Okay. No, I'm not, but I will. I don't think so. Yeah, I'll go do that. I'll start doing that today. I'm gonna do that after I get out of this call. All right, cool. Everybody have a good day, and we will see you tomorrow. Peace.